today we will build on our map again. So, I made some content and I'm gonna show it to you right this instant. So yeah, just gotta wait for a second. Okay, now we are here and we have to go back because I want to show you something which I just built without, so I did it offline, off screen. It's this thing right here, quite big. Then I made some content too, like a fast diesel shunter. So this should be a corrupted one. This is the normal one. This is the second one, the blue version. And then we got a very fast red version. They all sound weird. Like this one sounds like a diesel shunter. You can't hear it, sorry. Now you'll see my background, I don't care. So yeah, it sounds like a diesel. It is a diesel, but well, you know, this is just yeah, a kind of emergency sighting, you can say, and that's about all that is with this. So there's this very weird junction which isn't supposed to look like that. It's supposed to be, yeah, like this. I don't know why it was so weird. Let's just fix some errors with the map. Why is it doing this all the time? Oh, it's just, well, it's weird. That's what it is. So good. Now we have a straight piece of track which has also some junctions. Now, next, I decided just yesterday that we shouldn't, I don't say we should make it bigger, but probably it would be a good idea because the trains, like I have some bigger ones and they barely fit through there. I mean, we could let it like this, and I probably will because it's so boring if there's nothing dangerous or something. But you see this? This is a monster. And eventually he will need to pass through right there. And that's very dangerous. Where is he? There. Couldn't grab him. Yeah. I don't know why it's so interesting to do this. But again, he just nearly doesn't fit through anymore. So that's why I decided we should do that. Now, has it worked this time maybe? No. No, it has not. What was that? Was that an engine? It was. but which? I got so much narrow gauge content installed. I'm proud of it. Yeah, I don't have a big idea what we should actually build because I kind of built everything I want in Trainz. Not on this map now, but you get the point. You know what? Let's actually just try and make a new map, because this one, well, it's not good. It's not good at all. It's just a map. Wait. Let's actually... Oh, Germany. Good, I live there. We want miles an hour. No? Why don't we just search for some track? This time we will do no narrow gauge stuff, just some standard old stuff. So, where should I begin? How about like this? That's quite strong. Just, you know what? Let's just make something like this. It isn't exactly that beautiful, but it'll do. But that technically count. Like, I still need to decide if I want to make narrow gauge. No. I have even another idea, which we shouldn't do because, yeah, it would look awful. Let's try narrow gauge again. Okay. Why don't we just make a circle right here? I mean, that's a beginning, I guess. Yeah, it definitely is. Let's just make it deeper here. Now I got an old map just for trains now. It's working good. Yeah, we could actually make place some water down here. It would look nice, I guess. Yeah, well, it's a beach, you can say. I actually once made a map, but I accidentally deleted it. It was really big. It had like... I know it sounds small, but it had 4 baseboards. I think even 6. No, it was 8. 8. You know, it had like... Well, it was much more. So 4, 4, 4. So we are at 12. Then another 4. So it had 16 baseboards. It was narrow gauge. It was really big. And kind of sad I deleted it. It was called The Roundabout, and it was narrow gauge, but it was really good. Okay, now we have this right here. Let's make a lumber mill. Right in the middle of nowhere, just here. Near the seaside or something. Here, just here. We'll go through it like this. Oh, this looks all ugly. Why don't we just do it like this? And right here, I got a vision in my head. Right here, can kind of make a tunnel. And just go like this. Yeah, we just go like this. Now let's optimize the corner. Handy dandy old corner. So this might take a while. But I want you to get the feeling how it is to build a map in Trainz, you know, like I want you to be live with me. How long it actually takes to make a map, which looks properly. I'll even change my build, the way I build. I'm gonna change that by today. Well, not fully, we're just gonna change the way the stages of building. So we're gonna first lay terrain, then do the right tracks to the terrain, and now this already looks like a mess. But isn't that the start of every map? Now, it kinda starting to make it look good. Just kinda, you know. The old map, oh wait, wow. The word I wanted to say instead of map began with M, so I said map. Because we're building a map. Quite funny. No. My mouse is, that I have right now is the same one as last time, but it's a lot older and it has this yellowish theme to it. That's why I decided to use it. You all know. So let's make a very lightly steep track. I'm gonna try to make it cab control compatible, which the way I'm building it won't work. Because it's way too steep for my building. Cab controls maximally can do this. More is impossible. Okay, this is too steep. It's way too steep. Need to go a bit lower. If we want this. If you want to make it cab compatible, we need to build a lot lower. Oh, this looks all ugly, and it looks good actually. Doesn't look too bad. Now this spares me some work. Spares me a lot of work actually. And right here's gonna be just a little cabin or something. Maybe. Yeah, just a little. Oh, there. Wow. Maybe a shed. Shed 1. I don't want a depot, I want a shed. Man, I want a shed. And you couldn't live in there, but it would work. Of course you could actually live in there. It's the perfect house I want for here. Now let's get some road. Dirt. Road. And that will just go something like this. Okay, this has to get higher. I want to be as precise as possible because I want it to be a good map this time. All my other maps are really bad. This could... you need to know something about the other map, which I just, well, kind of killed. It was not exactly completely custom. It was actually... I was inspired by someone, but this one is in fact completely out of my mind. The only thing that I had inspired now was the lumber mill. But that's all I'm gonna have like this. The rest is gonna be completely, well, made custom. My computer has a huge problem laying road and trains. Because roads have not a little sprite, they have a very big sprite. And it's infinitely repeating. So that's bad. There's a little bump right there, it isn't gonna matter. Let's just say this, you know. This is one ugly track. Okay. Could be still cab compatible. No. Oh yes. Now I got something from Trainz-Zone, and it's a oak. Okay, maybe not oak. How about pine? No. Yes. This is gonna be, now this is inspired from the route I just told you about, the roundabout. And I had those bridges there. They weren't exactly safe. They were more like this, you know. And the thing is, I made it so it looks like this. And it did look good. Let me tell you that. So we are just gonna do it the same way I did earlier. It is supposed to be bent like that, but the track isn't gonna be. It's just gonna be a, well, what was it called? It was a only 3 feet. 3 feet, no. Whoa. What is this? That looks nice. We'll just keep it there. If we later actually want to work with something like that. So, narrow gauge. Maybe it's there, rails only. Okay. Now the way this will work is we need to do it like this first, and then we set the height and put it like this. Okay, just like this. Yeah, and we need it a bit higher. I want it to be exactly above the track. Okay, you can go a bit like this. You need to go a bit like this. And at some places it should be lower and then slowly start getting up again. Okay, and now we just do a track here, 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 here. And this is how these bridges were made back in the day. When I still was building on this old route. Yeah, kind of like this. Then it has to be bent out of shape. Yeah, that's how these old tracks were working. And I still use them. They look like, the tracks look like they are exactly above the ground, just above it. Now we align these spline points to the logs. The track looks kinda ugly though. That's normal. Okay, and next we just do it like this. Yeah, eerily similar to this. Yeah. And let's try and drive on them, and then I can exactly show you what I mean. I want the usual one, the old one. Now, this isn't cab control friendly. Yeah, The cab controls hate me probably. There, you see? Okay, the only thing I need to adjust now is the heaviness of the bends. You go a bit more like this, because the train, it isn't realistic because it isn't shaking. In real life, if it was driving like this, it would probably shake very much. And I think if you bolt down the tracks, this bridge right there could work. Because, well, the tracks are bolted down to the logs and the rest is just hanging in the air. The only thing that's making it unrealistic is that there are no sleepers. Oh, sure, we could change that right now. But yeah, now in the cab, it looks good too. Like, you kind of feel like you just want to get out of there. Yeah, it seems fine. So now we just spent a few minutes building the track here, but it was definitely worth it. Now I want a old tunnel. It was called OJB. Maybe tunnel. Tunnel. OJB tunnel. Wait, it would happen. Damn. How is it called? Old. Wait. Old sign. DGB. DGB. Yes, I knew it. Don't know how, but I knew it. It seems very nice, actually. In the tunnel, it looks nice. Of course, it has the wrong track, but that's not terrible. What the heck? Stop it. I need to make it 2 logs now, or else it just isn't gonna play. If the tunnel would have destroyed itself, I would have been so angry, because it would have been so annoying. Yeah, it kind of looks okay. Now I want a fence here. Oh, this one will definitely do it. guess it will. Don't know. Let's go search for a gate. It's almost perfect. It's just great. Now let's maybe even get a car. An old car just here. And a van. How about a 2000 Ford Transit? No. Transit. Yeah, we definitely want some trees. Boo, anyways. Okay. Okay, so I kind of need to fix this. It's supposed to be a lake. It doesn't look like a lake though. Now that right there, that's ugly. Maybe we'll do some texturing already today. Just a bit though. I kind of want a rock texture. You can't get any rock texture just right there because it's simply not available. This seems acceptable. No, this definitely. Yeah, definitely. Gonna scale it down real good this time. Wait, let me do it like this. Then just add 2 points there and here this. Maybe just here this thing. It's good. It's good. Now we will do